Hey, what's up guys? This is Crispy710 and today I'm just going to be kind of showing you guys how to do B.E.F.F with NextDNS. Okay, now NextDNS is very similar to Archive Router and Netcut. I have used Archive Router and Netcut in the past. The only thing is that from my experience, it would only give you roughly like about a minute to 2 minutes max before it would like kick you out of one of the consoles. With NextDNS, it gives you a lot more time, at least in my experience. Now, I'm not showing you guys exactly how to set up NextDNS, but if you guys do want a video on how to do that, comment down below or send me a DM, like a message on Instagram at ytcrispy710. I will also be putting it in the description, like the YouTube channel that I learned how to use NextDNS like from, which a lot of you guys might know the YouTuber. It's Stella Crew Gaming, SCG. You guys can look them up, or look him up, and you guys can, look through the videos and find out how to use NextDNS, how to set it up, and everything like that. This is being done on two PS5s, but PS4 version of GTA. That's how I have found out that it works better for me. So that's just how I do it. All of my modded accounts come from PS4, migrated over to PS5. And all of the modded accounts that I have or that I've ever made are, like I said, they're like I've made them. I've never bought any accounts or anything like that. So yeah, just letting you guys know. But anyways, you guys see two screens right here. The main screen, the big one, is my console 1. The small screen off to the right side is my console 2. Okay, now for the people that know how to set up NextDNS and they just need help, like figuring out the timing and things like that, you want to put your DNS settings on console number 2. So the little screen that I have right here that you guys are seeing in story mode is my console 2. The big screen is my console number 1. Okay, now once you guys have everything set up with NextDNS and you guys are ready to go, all you guys have to do is go onto your console number 1 and go to an invite only session. Okay, on your console number 2, just stay in story mode. You don't have to do much with it, but on console 1, go ahead and go to an invite only session. I go to an invite only session just so that nobody messes with me. I don't get messed up doing this glitch, nothing like that. Now you guys can do outfits, you guys can do gender swap, you guys can purchase properties, deluxos, oppressors, things like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys right here. I do not own a yacht, and I also do not own a penthouse over at the casino. So those are the two things that I'm going to show you guys. So all you have to do is on console number 1, what I like to do is I go into an invite only session, I throw down a sticky bomb, I purchase ammunition so that I can go ahead and save the money, and then I switch my outfit or an accessory or whatever. Just go to change appearance, and you force a save. So by forcing a save, you'll see on the bottom right corner, like right here, the orange loading circle, and then it turns to white. So that's basically all you guys have to do. Go to an invite only session on your console 1, drop some sticky bombs, it just has to be one. Go ahead and purchase ammunition so that the money changes in your account, and then you force a save. After you force a save, you're going to want to go into creator. Okay, now once you're in creator on your console number 1, you're going to go over to your console number 2, which is the screen like I showed you guys, or like I told you guys, right here on the right side of the screen. So I like to wait about 25 to 30 seconds before I go into an invite only session on my console number 2. All right, so right here, as you guys can tell, on console number 2, I am going into an invite only session. Okay, now on console number 2, which is the one that has your next DNS settings, is the console that you're going to purchase everything you want, whether it's deluxos, properties, whether you're doing outfits, gender swap, whatever the thing is that you guys are doing. I'm just showing you guys how to basically purchase things. I'm going to be doing deluxos, oppressors, properties, things like that. So right here, inside of an invite only session on my console number 2. Now, you guys can tell I have 30 million in my bank account and I do not have a yacht. Okay, so I have not purchased it, but I'm going to right now. Okay, so console number 1 is in creator. Console number 2 is inside of an invite only session, and I'm about to purchase the things that I want. Okay, so right here, I'm going to go ahead and get obviously the most expensive yacht. I'm gonna max it out with like all its upgrades and things like that. So we're just gonna go ahead and go through that. Now, I'm not cutting anything out. This is like real time, like showing you guys like everything that I'm doing. None of the screens are frozen. Everything was, fully recorded, and like nothing was cut out or edited or nothing like that. So hopefully this helps some of you guys. Like I said, I will be putting down in the description like a video or the person that I learned how to do next DNS from. You guys can go check out their YouTube, and hopefully maybe they can explain it a little bit better for you guys, whatever the case is. You guys can also message me on Instagram at ytcrispy710, and I can try and walk you guys through it. This is a 2 console method, obviously, with a laptop, or maybe you can do a home computer. I don't have a home computer, I only have a couple laptops, so this is how I get it done. But it's fairly simple. It's for next DNS, I believe like you get a 1 week free trial, and then you pay like $1.99 a month or something like that, which is obviously pretty cheap. So yeah, I from what I heard, there is a like frozen money method with one console. I haven't tried it. Maybe I will, just to see how it works. But yeah, this is, I guess you guys can also call this frozen money. I consider it B.E.F.F because B.E.F.F stands for buy everything for free. But you can also do like I said, outfits, gender swap, properties, cars. I mean, you could do quite a few things with B.E.F.F. So there's a ton of videos. Once you guys go ahead and get it down, like archive router, netcut, or next DNS, you guys can go ahead and do whatever you guys want to do on your accounts. But anyways, I went ahead and I purchased the yacht, I purchased the penthouse, and I'm going to purchase a couple deluxos. Now, one thing that I am going to let you guys know is that once you guys are done purchasing everything you guys want on console number 2, if you guys don't necessarily follow the steps or do them correctly, you will end up losing all of your money. So you guys can tell I started off with 30 million in the account. As you guys can tell on the top right corner, if you guys don't do the glitch correctly, you will lose all of your money, or most of it, or depending on how much you spent, that's what you're going to lose if you guys don't do it correctly. So if it's your guys' first time doing this, I would for sure just try it with like one property, or like a couple things, not a lot, just so you don't spend all your money and you get the hang of it. But once you purchase all of the things that you want on console number 2, you're going to force a save, which all I do is just put on a helmet or take off the helmet. I get the little loading circle on the bottom right corner of the screen, and that's how I know that I forced the save. After you do that, you go, you choose one of the story mode characters, so it takes you back to story mode. Okay, as you guys can tell, on the top right corner, that is my console number 2 in story mode. All right, and it's just going through that cutscene of like Franklin and um, Lamar. No, not Franklin and Michael. Just like talking and doing all their things. Now, once you're done with console number 2, you're gonna go back to your console number 1, which should still be in creator. Okay. What I like to do is I wait about 25 to 30 seconds on my console number 1, and then I go into an invite only session. Now, it's like I said, it's pretty easy. Once you get the hang of it, you can be doing this like every like 4 minutes, roughly 5 minutes, depending on how much money you have and how much deluxos, oppressors, outfits, whatever you guys want to buy or do, however long it takes, you guys can do it fairly quickly. So it's been about 25-30 seconds, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my console number 1 into a invite only session. Okay, now on my console number 1, you guys will be able to tell that once you go into an invite only session, I still have the $30 million in my bank account. Okay, what you guys want to do right off the bat is make that number of like the money basically change. So I have 30,770,000. I throw a sticky bomb. I purchase ammo, which obviously it takes like those $630 away. I go ahead and go to change appearance. I change the helmet, and I get the little loading circle on the bottom right. That's all you have to do. All right, at least if you're purchasing properties, deluxos, oppressors, whatever you guys are purchasing, you guys just want to make sure that your money changes, either it goes up or it goes down, and then you just force a save, which is just changing your appearance, whether it's the full outfit, just one accessory, whatever the case is. Go ahead and force a save. After that, you go to story mode, and then you go right back into an invite only session. Now, the second time that you go into an invite only session is when you will be able to tell that you have all of the things that you purchased, whether it's an oppressor, deluxo, any airplane, helicopter, any property, anything like that. I also use it to purchase my weapons inside of my terabyte, just because if I have a little bit of time, why not? It doesn't really matter. It's only like a few $1,000,000 that you spend on all of your weapons, but that's just me. Anyways, you guys can tell already loading into the invite only session on my console number 1. On the bottom left hand corner, you guys saw that I had a new contact, which was the captain. So now, as you guys can tell, I have the yacht. I'm also going to show you guys I have the 30 million on the top right corner of my account. All of my money is still there, and I'm also going to show you guys that I have the penthouse. So let me see. I'm not sure if it shows you in the quick GPS that I have a penthouse, but going over here, basically kind of shows that you have a penthouse. But anyways, yeah, this right here actually will show you guys that I have the penthouse already, because it'll say renovate your penthouse. So as you guys were able to tell, on my console number 2, I purchased the penthouse. Console number 2 is in story mode. I'm back on my console number 1, 30 million, with my penthouse and my yacht. So it's, like I said, it's fairly easy. The hardest thing for me was to just set up next DNS, but that's also pretty easy once you get the hang of it, or if you have somebody kind of walking you through the steps on how to do it. Like I said, if you guys do need help with that, I will put in my description a person that can definitely help you guys out, like with the full video that's already made. If not, let me know and I can try and help you guys out by myself, either through Instagram or through a party chat or something like that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, I will catch you guys next time. All right, take it easy and have a good day.